Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and it's Sunday, and I come on every day at 4 o'clock, not every day, every Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to tell you what I sold the past week. I had another pretty good week. I don't know what the total is, but I had several $100 days, but the weekend ended not very good. I had one sale yesterday and 2 sales today, but I just had another one. So not as good as the rest of the week. I sold both on Poshmark and eBay. And I also sold some things other than clothes. So I'm going to share my screen. I don't think there's anybody here yet, but I don't have that much time to be doing this today because the Browns football team or game starts at 4 o'clock now. I do watch the Browns on Sundays, so I'm going to start this right off the bat. Hi, Bumblebee. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Yes, I did pretty good this week. Again, several $100 days, and even one over 200, almost $250 day. But then I ended the week, like I said, sort of way down. The weekend was poor. Yesterday I made one sale. Today I've made 3 so far, but just 2 low price sales and then one really good one that just came in. So let me get started and share my screen. I also had 2 returns this week. So the first thing I'm going to show you is coming back to me. The other thing that's coming back to me is something from last week that I showed, that little blouse or little top, crop top, blue and white from Love Notes. That's coming back, and they're both coming back for, they didn't fit. They were too small, both of them. They were both little sizes. So, I mean, that happens. My daughter had her first return. It's coming back. So, she's getting all kinds of experience. So, let me, you all right there? Let me share my screen. And show you what I sold. Now, this little Converse Sundress is what's coming back. This sold last week, last Sunday, I think. And it was a size extra small in this blue ombre coloring. It sold for $22 best offer, but it's coming back to me. So they will just get the money for the item, and I don't have to pay shipping on that type of sale. So let's go to the next thing. I sold this Lucky Brand Gauze knit top in a medium. This was a taupe colored, and it had sort of pretty detailing around the buttons there. It was like a burnout fabric, real thin knit. And that sold for $15.77. That was an offer I sent out to watchers. And that went to Boonsville, Mississippi. The next thing is 41 Hawthorne. It's a Stitch Fix brand pullover blouse, sort of a tunic. Well, not really. It's not that long. A pullover blouse with this braiding down the front. And that sold for $23.77, which was an offer to watchers that I sent out. And that went to Lynette, Alabama. The next thing is Chico's 3, a stretchy, sort of slinky, no wrinkle top in an extra large size 16 in this dark paisley. And that sold for wrong sheet, $21.99, which was the sale price. That went to Crestline, California. The next thing, I've had this forever. Grey's Anatomy Barco scrub top. Barco, well, both Grey's Anatomy and Barco, they must have did a collage, not collage, whatever they call it, collaboration together, because that's two different brands really. But this was a size small. It was real little, but it was different looking. Scrub tops usually aren't this fancy, but it was a cute little top. I was surprised it took forever to sell. It was probably because it was just a little one. And that sold for $15 best offer I took. The next thing is a good sale. It was a Harley Davidson. Remember when I found these in Goodwill? These were all leather, new without tags. I put. They were perfect condition. They were soft leather biker pants by Harley Davidson in a size men's 32. And I took an offer of I sent out an offer of $88.77, and somebody bought them for that. So they had to pay $12 shipping, so they actually paid $100.77 to get them to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is a pair of Pearl Izumi. These are men's padded cycling shorts. I'm not sure if I got these in a box, but I'm not sure if it was Bumblebee's box or a thread-up box or one of those. I'm thinking it was Bumblebee, but I'm not sure. Anyway, these went to West Bloomfield, Michigan. And they sold for $18.77, which is a offer I sent out to watchers. And they took that. And yeah, West Bloomfield, Michigan, those went to. This was a little floral dress by Loft, Ann Taylor Loft. This pretty blue and white little mini dress, a size medium. Sort of buttoned down, halfway down. And that sold for $16. That was a best offer that I took. And they went to Lexington, North Carolina. The next thing is this Madewell Denim Apron Maxi dress. That's what they called this, an apron maxi dress, because the back of it completely buttons down. It was this kind of strange looking thing. It had cross, like overalls have, like a cross straps in the back. It's all denim. And I had a lot of interest in this. And started lowball offers. I had a number in mind that I wanted to take for this, and I waited for my offer, and it sold for $35, and that's what I had in mind. It was a size 8, and that went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is an Under Armour loose quarter zip men's top in an extra large. And that went to Rockwell, North Carolina. And it sold for $16.99, the sale price. The next thing is this Venus knit tunic top. This was really pretty. I got this in a box. I'm not sure. I think it was from Bumblebee, right? Not sure. But it had these floral, these roses made out of the fabric and beads. And then at the bottom had this hem with these lace inserts. This was a really pretty top in this black color. And that sold for, oh, these are sheets behind here. That sold for a best offer of $18, which I took, and that went to Gulf Shores, Alabama. Next thing is a pair of J. Jill pants. These were in an 8 petite velvet cords. These were a really dark, can't really tell here. It was a dark olive color. And they sold for $18.77, offer I sent out. They did fit in a padded flat rate. And this was the first day that I noticed the price rise in the priority shipping, because flat rates used to be $7.76 and now they're $8.49. So that didn't really cover my shipping charge that I charge. So I have to go in and keep changing my shipping to make it match more what they're really selling for, especially these padded flat rates. So $18.77 was an offer I sent out as they sold for. It went to Eugene, Oregon. My dog is very restless because she wants to go out and run around in the family room at the windows, because we have this groundhog that keeps really upsetting her. And she wants to run so bad, and I'm afraid she's going to go right through the window. So I brought her in here with me today. Okay, this next thing is one of these pair of shorts. It was in that Nike box that I just got from, where was it? GoPro, Jomar. The Nike box. The box I was so disappointed in. This is one of the things, Nike Pro, these are called tight fit training shorts. I did learn that about them. But the hems were coming out of these shorts. And there was a lot of, up on the band, the elastic band, there was a lot of pilling. And I showed everything that was wrong with them, but somebody bought them. I put a really low price on them, $10.19. They were on sale for, and that's what they bought them at. And they went to St. Mary's, Georgia. The next thing is Westbound pull-on stretch jeans, and these are in a size 12 long. I got these from Judy, so the cost was $0 to me. They went to Margate, Florida, and they sold for $16.77. That was an offer that I sent out to watchers. I've had this forever too. I'm not sure where I got this. This was by B&B Dakota. It was one of their lines called Jack. It was a tulle mini skirt. It's really short little mini skirt, like almost like a tutu, but not real full like that. But it was in small, had elastic silver waistband, and that went to San Diego, California, and it was an offer to watchers for $18.77. I'm thinking Bumblebee sent this, but it could have been in a thread-up box. Not sure. This is by Vince Camuto. It was a new with tags stretchy top, very clingy and form-fitting. I found out that this type of a top or a dress like this that forms around the body is called bodycon. Bodycon or bodycon. It's in one of the item specifics. I didn't know what that meant before, so I looked it up, and that's what it means. So now I can use it. This was an extra small in this striped top, and this sold for $19.77, which was an offer I sent out, and it went to Fremont, California. The next thing is just this plain Duluth Trading Company Henley top, men's top, but it sold mainly because it was a 4XL. It sold for $21.24, which was the sale price. and it went to Window Rock, Arizona. Okay, this is a Poshmark sale. This is a little jacket. This was really cute. It was a size 00, petite, and it was Banana Republic. They don't have a magnifying thing here, but this sold for $25, and out of the 25, I made $20 because they take 20%. Then I sold this Lacoste Sport polo shirt. Now, I sold this a week before. Remember, this was the shirt that somebody from Brazil bought, and I wasn't sure if it had the global shipping program on it, but it did. And the person didn't pay for it. And then they sent me a message that was in Spanish. My high school Spanish was not that good. So I had no idea what he was saying. So I told him I didn't speak Spanish. And finally, it was canceled because he didn't pay. I put it right back on and sold it again immediately. So this sold for $25. Best offer that I took, and it went to Alpine, Texas, finally. This is a Belay Storm vest. This was a really warm feeling sort of insulated vest. It had zippers on the front and zipper up there. It was a really pretty teal blue color. This sold to somebody in sold to somebody in Burlington, Massachusetts. I always get those mixed up. For $22.94, which was the sale price. And I think this was the same man that wrote me a note and asked me exactly what color I would call this. Well, everybody calls colors different. Plus, my phone does not pick up blues very well. I mean, it can be much bluer or much greener than my phone is showing, the camera on my phone. So I took a couple more pictures and tried to get it right and sent those to him. And I think he's the one that bought it. I can't say for sure, but $22.94 is what he bought it for. And like I said, it went to Burlington, Massachusetts. The next thing is some of my china. Vintage set of 3 matching Vanderwood teacups, teacup and saucer, and a pretty little floral color. This is bone china from England, and those sold for $22.94 and shipped out. They had to pay $6 shipping. That must have been those must have been just under a pound when I packed them up. And they went to, I'm on the wrong page. Sorry. Scratch that. These went priority shipping for $11.35. So they paid $34.34 total to get these. And it went to Marietta, Georgia. These little cups. And this is an Athleta top. It was sheer floral. I had never seen any Athleta tops or anything from Athleta other than sportswear, exercise stuff. So I was surprised that this was the brand. I think I got this in a box. I'm not sure. But it sold for, if I can get on the right page, it sold for a $21 best offer that I took, and it went to Atlanta, Georgia. Now here's this pair of AG jeans, Adriana Goldschmied. They were leggings, super skinny. They were denim, but really, really skinny little pants. They did not have a size in them, I don't think. I think we discussed this. There wasn't a size, so they had to go on the measurements, but they did sell for the sale price of $29.74, and they went to Asheville, North Carolina. The next thing is this Habitat. Is that the name of this? Yeah, Habitat. I have written down here habit, but it's Habitat, the clothes we live in. Okay, that makes sense. The extra small women's little paisley top, knit top. That sold for $19.54, which was the sale price. And it went to Wimberley, Texas. So I've had my Texas and California sales. The next thing is a Poshmark sale, a Brooks Brothers, size 17 and a 35 sleeve, which is pretty big. And that I didn't write down where this went, but it sold for $34, which was a good price to get for this nowadays. And out of that, I got $27.20. My toner is going in my laser printer, and it's printing very lightly, so it's hard for me to see some of these things. Soft surroundings. This was a tunic, sort of either a tunic or a mini dress. I wasn't sure which. Looks like a mini dress here, doesn't it? It has those low zipper pockets and was really soft, of course. And that sold for $28.34, the sale price. And it went to Jamestown, Rhode Island. And did I say? Yeah, $28.34. Okay, the next thing is this Wrangler Jewel Western vest in extra, extra large. I don't know if I got this or if this came in a box. I'm not sure. It looks like something that I would have bought. It had sparklies all over it. It was a Western shirt and these jeweled snap buttons. So this went for $17.50, best offer. It went to Menega, Minnesota. Okay. And it was regular first class shipping on that. The next two things, this one and this one, there were two lots of Clinton Anderson training videos. It went to the same person, and I put them together. It was zero. I didn't charge shipping for either one of them anyway. So, but it did save me some shipping because I shipped them both in the same envelope. So this first one went for $17.77. I sent out an offer, and then she must have seen this one and wanted both of them, so she paid $19.99 for this one. So she bought two sets, and they both went together for $3.19 is what I had to pay shipping because it goes media mail. So that was a good deal for both of us. The next thing I just put on yesterday, I was hunting like crazy for things to put on because I am completely out of inventory as far as clothes goes. So I'm hunting through my closets. This was a book that I had a long time ago. This was the beginning of the Hannibal Lecter books. It was called Red Dragon. It was before the Hannibal movies, before the Silence of the Lamb movies. This was the first book. And this wasn't in very good. The book was fine. The shape of the dust jacket was kind of rough. But somebody bought it right away. $8.99. It went medium mail and it went global shipping program. So I have no idea where in the world this is going. Someplace other than the US. And then this morning, I sold another one of the books, horror books I put on. This is Thinner by Richard Bachman. Now, Richard Bachman is a name that Stephen King uses. So it's a Stephen King novel type of book, but it says Richard Bachman on it. But that's sold for $11.99. It went media shipping for $3.82. They paid $3 shipping. And that is what I sold for the week. Now today, I have to tell you, I just sold some dishes that I had put on also. But that'll be on next week's. But that was a really nice $40-some sale. Yeah, let me get back here. Yeah, the dishes I sold, I don't know if anybody saw what I put on. They were salad plates and they were red plaid. They were beautiful dishes for the holidays because of the color, sort of a red and green plaid. And I put a lot of 4 on, and then I put a lot of 2 on. So a lot of 4 sold just a little bit ago. And you knew that bookshelf would come in handy. Yeah, I'm slowly looking for books. Most of these books that I have aren't worth even putting on. They're worth $1 or $2 maybe. But there's some in there. I wish I had more Stephen King. Now Stephen King books go for a good amount. And I used to read Stephen King, and I only had a couple of them, and I don't know where they all went. So I might have gotten them in paperback when I'd go to Florida and read them in Florida, and they never made it back here. I don't know, but mysteries, and that's what I used to like to read in fiction. Now this whole bookshelf and behind me is all nonfiction books. So they say nonfiction sells better. I have an awful lot of cooking books and gardening books back there. I also have a lot of horse training books. So I don't know. I'll have to look through them. The girl that helps me sort things out, my cleaning girl, she comes every other week, she cleans. And this coming Thursday, she comes out. This is the week she helps me organize. So we're going to move these tables here and get to that bookcase and cleaning out that whole bookcase. And underneath there's cupboards. They're full of, I think, old magazines from Country Living magazines. I think I saved every Country Living magazines that I got for 10 years. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I have a lot of them. Anyway, that's what I sold this week. I was pretty happy with that. My daughter's still doing okay. If she had more time because of this darn horse, I won't say her darn photography because that's where she makes most of her money, in her photography business. She's been quite busy this fall, so she likes to get that done first because that's where the bigger money comes in. But she really likes doing eBay. So I keep telling her this is the time of year it's important to get things on this fourth quarter. So I ordered some more shipping supplies, and we ordered Penny another bed. She loves her fluffy anxiety, one of those donut beds. She loves this bed. And I just had the one of them. So sometimes in the evening when I'm watching TV, she's like disappeared. And I'll come in here and she's in this bed. So I ordered another one. Yes, I did. I ordered another one. So we have one out there too. So you can't get up on my lap. You're a little too big for that, even though I call you a pocket one. She wants to go out and catch the woodchuck is what she wants. But she can't do that. I don't know if I said this before, but she is the first dog that I am nervous about having the invisible fence. They come on Tuesday to make the fence active. They have to fix a couple areas. And then after that, sometime I will have the trainer come out and help me start with her training. But she's so crazy. She has the highest hunting instinct of any of the dogs, hunting dogs that I've had, which is amazing. Because as far as I know, I don't know her first couple of years, but as far as I know, she was never a hunting dog. But it's certainly instilled in her. Let me read some of these things here. Okay, let me see. The Pearl Azumi, not from you, but the 41 Hawthorne and the Chicas were from you. Yes. The Venus was from you. The Jack Tool skirt was from you. I found the Athleta top. Okay. I found the Wrangler Western. Yes, it should. My closet, Poshmark closet, should be going down a little bit because I'm not really putting anything new on it. That's what I think every time I take things off of it. You said that there was a way now that you don't, something like that it lists for you, or you don't, it's not so much work of sharing. I still don't know what that is. Just feed the beast. Your next box. I know. The cooking and gardening sell well. Well, that's my next. As soon as we move this table and I can get to them, I can't even get to them right now. You think those magazines would sell in lots? Maybe, because they're old. I kept them because I would go through them and look through them all the time. Especially when I got this old house, this old country house, for the decorating ideas. They're probably still wonderful to look through. Yes, so I'm going to take my dog out there. We're going to watch the football game. And I bought a top from my daughter's store. Because she doesn't have a store yet, but she's thinking about it. I bought a top from her that was really pretty. It's very big, of course, but because all her sizes, all her things are plus size. But I figured if I put a turtleneck under it, because it's short sleeve and has a big V-neck, it can be like an overtop over a, you know, and maybe even in the wintertime, I could wear it with my long underwear. So that would all take up space, so it wouldn't look so huge on me. But I like the print on it, so I just bought it in secret. And then she didn't know till she got my feedback. Or until she mailed it to me, of course. Okay. I'm going to go and do my stuff here. Oh, I'll call when the bronze game is over. Or you can call, yes. Yeah, call. It'll be over, I don't know. Give it 4 hours. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, because I have no idea about the sharing thing that's happening now. They said there's new tools, if that's what they mean. I don't know. So I will close and be back when I get another box. Hopefully, I'll get something this week. Well, I know I'll get your box, Bumblebee. So I will be back in the next day or two with Bumblebee's box. And then I have, believe it or not, besides her box, I have 75 pounds of clothes coming. Actually more than that, because I still have a box from Jomar coming, the American Eagle box. Then I also have 2 big boxes from ThreadUp coming. So I probably have 100 pounds of clothes coming. I just wish it would get here. So I will see you in a day or two. Bye.